Welcome to Untitled Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Cancer for late January, February 2022. So we are in the element of air. So very much ideas, mental energy, very changeable. Can be very disturbing for some people. It's not a very grounded element, as we know. But let's see, Cancer, where you're at. And we have Judgment. So Judgment is the clearing of karmic debt. So things, you have a clear slate in terms of karma that you have with other people or situations. So it's a very powerful, strong card, Judgment. So let's see. Fresh new slate, Cancer. Let's see what it holds for you for this next 4 weeks. Feeling a bit held back, Cancer. Don't worry too much about this. This energy is almost like, things have progressed to a point, but then you suddenly feel like, oh, hang on a minute, I'm not moving anywhere. There's just all these spot fires I'm fighting, or am I being held back for something that I'm waiting for? But as you can see here with Judgment, your karmic debt has been cleared. So yeah, maybe this is prevailing where you have felt held back, and hopefully now you can move forward with this. So that's the reason for it, is the karmic debt has been cleared. So let's see what happens with the influencer to see what's going to happen. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is or was. So very strong, be very careful this next 4 weeks, Cancer, because all that glitters is not gold. And it can be, offers, things like that seem a bit too good to be true. Just err on the side of caution, because they're not for some reason. Karmic debt, once again, we go back to that. But we'll have a look at the rest of the spread to sort of try and work out what it is and why. But we know it's a very karmic time. So let's just move forward and see what the background says. So December, January. New projects sitting there waiting to start. They show an awful lot of promise with the Page of Coins. An awful lot of promise. So it's about just waiting for the right time, and perhaps with this Judgment, the karmic debt card, you sort of got a bit more to sweep off there, and then this will be a real thing for you. And it's a very good Page of Coins. It shows a lot of promise, a lot of scope for growth, especially with financial matters. Financially, it's very good. It's a slow-moving energy, though, as coins are, because it's earth, so things do take time to grow, don't they? So let's have a look at recent influences. Don't give your personal power away either, Cancer. So just, say no when and mean no. Don't say yes when you mean no, because that's the giving away of the personal power. And maybe you've realised that that's, giving that away was just probably not the right thing, and therefore there's this feeling of being held back for whatever reason. We don't know yet, but we'll see with the lesson here what the lesson is, so we can hopefully get a bit more information. So the lesson for the next 4 weeks, 2 of Cups, so perhaps a relationship there. That's the problem, the soulmate connection, but very karmic as well. So very important, but very much, there's a few obstacles in the way there, isn't there? So like anything, you've just got to wait for that divine timing moment. It's all about timing, isn't it? But definitely this 2 of Cups. And if it's not a relationship or a soulmate connection, it can be the ideal job or the ideal promotion, something that you just feel that you're destined for. However, we've got these other forces at work, which seem to be sort of rendering it a bit of an illusion and sort of not being able to sort of attain it just yet. But don't give up. Let's see near future. And we have the Ace of Cups. So the connection is real and just, yeah, once again, a fantastic connection here. So we've got the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, which was very well for some kind of really highly spiritual connection, whether it is actually a job or a project or a person that you've just connected with and it feels so right. And these are sort of positive that it is right, but then there are sort of environmental issues or other people who are holding it back for whatever reason. But just go with it because they're minor cards, they're not major cards. And being karmic, it's sort of probably going to take its time to work through. Let's see if we can get to see what's happening that you're not realising, and this may be the key to the whole story. Divine time, as I said. Yeah, we've just got to wait for that divine timing, and that is the crucial, because we all know sometimes we want, but it just doesn't come to us because there's a few other little bits and bobs we've got to sort of clear up before we can get that. But it is definitely divine timing. So we just have to wait for that to strike. Very interesting, Cancer. Let's see how others see us. Now this will be interesting, Cancer, because we can see, yeah, who's at work here, what is at work. Ace of Coins, so other people seeing you with the new project, no worries about money, things just going well, new beginnings coming in, so very favourable for you, absolutely great. And the best thing about this is nothing to worry about financially, so you're fine. And definitely being viewed as, you know, this is going to be a great new beginning for you. Matching up with the Page of Coins there, so it's worthwhile waiting for. Positive feelings. And the High Priestess comes in, so we're thinking here Pisces time, which is sort of about 19th of February onwards till about the 19th of March. So yeah, keep your own counsel. Don't be speaking about it much, just keep it under wraps. Secrets coming out as well. It's a very sort of mysterious energy here, but just wait. Just wait for the next cycle to come in of Pisces, and I'm sure you'll get that. And until that time too, just keep your own counsel. Don't be talking about it, just keep it to yourself. It's once again, a very karmic card with this and this and this. So whether it be relationship or just this amazing new project you've got waiting, it's just about waiting for that time. Otherwise too, it could be, you know, a child coming through or waiting to pregnancy, waiting for that to drop. Just wait a little bit longer, and I'm sure everything is going to work out, especially with this positive card here. The final outcome. And a bit of sorrow at the end and brokenheartedness. A bit of a sad card there. So we need to be very skeptical about waiting, I think. Just go with your own counsel at the moment. Now I'm going to put another card on that Cancer, because I don't want you to feel like, oh God, what's that sadness all about? But let's just see what's under the surface of that. Under the surface is Six of Swords, so things will go along quite smoothly despite there being a tinge of a bit of sadness there, but that can mean anything. It can just be out of a heartbreak, things coming in, but definitely things will calm down a lot once we hit Pisces energy. And I believe already this Aquarius season has a few people quite they feel quite sort of not anchored. They just feel like blowing around in the wind. It's just not very, very sort of uneasy energy. So just Cancer, just go with that for the next 4 weeks, and I'm sure once we get into your fellow water sign of Pisces, it's going to be a lot calmer. Let's have a look at your message. Awareness. Awareness is like the sun. When it shines on things, they are transformed. Awareness is the amazing knowingness that comes from intelligence of the mind, the opening of the heart, and the different sensations within the body. These 3 major dimensions are simultaneously aware of the layers of truth, and when in balance can create a great contentment and well-being in the body, mind and spirit. So once again, it's that awareness, it's that waiting. It's just waiting for the divine time to come in and going through the motions. Very karmic time, Cancer. So I can't wait to talk to you in the next broadcast next month. Thank you for listening.